kind of as I talked previously in the on-site module webinar we had, we can import various input data on our site into our simulation. Now, you might ask, well, why is this beneficial? Why don't I just use a drawing? Well, you can start at a drawing, but that drawing can be enhanced. You can then add in your 3D geometries. And again, but why should I bother adding in 3D geometries, especially on a traditional installation that I know inside and out, and my installation team know inside and out? Well, you can see areas for improvement. You can see pain points. Have you considered where your temporary offices are going? Have you considered where the um, relief facilities are going? Have you actually considered how busy that site's going to get once you've got the delivery of all your different components and the resource that you're going to need to lift that off the back of the truck and the resource you're going to need to get that onto the correct floor so the guys who are working for materials can get them on time? And that's where Delmia really shows its true colours. We can have any sort of resource you can think, whether it be a hand tool up to a tower crane and everything in between. We can add kinematics to them as well. So instead of a forklift just being there or moving to the correct position, you can actually see it going up and picking up the pallet from the back of the truck and delivering it to the drop-off area, and whether or not it's got enough turning space. But, we're pushing onto the resources here a little bit. If I could just double back to the site, how many times is there the correct data for the site? Whether that be, you can go and get a point cloud scan, or you take some OpenStreetMap data. The more data you put into this, the more beneficial it's going to be for you before you hit site. And I think that's something we need to keep in mind is, especially as we move on to our simulations and our equipment, is we're talking about a traditional wall here that people know inside and out and people have installed for years. But that doesn't mean that it can't be improved. That doesn't mean that it can't be optimized. Even if your company is not ready to move on to, say, a prefab option, and you're still going to continue with traditional build as we've got here,